Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Cleveland Cavaliers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. And on tap tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. You look at the Cavaliers. They come into this game too, Greg, with everything to play for.
And Kevin, let's be honest, this is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. They need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with this.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. Brown's shot is good.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Allen, right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis, and he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Boston now. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's sent back by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown outside. Holiday looking over the floor. And here's Tatum for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. High arcing shot. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Mobley trying to free himself up. Garland with the bucket.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Outside, White. This one for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Jared Allen. The Cavaliers trailing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Holiday.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Shoots from 14, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Tatum.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Strus kicks to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 6.
He's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Tatum. No good from 18. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Evan Mobley, first personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For 2, Jason Tatum.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Austin making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Achua comes in for Derek White. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Drew Holiday. George Niang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And so Tatum nails them both. There's 1:40 left in the first. Jerome passes to Garland. Right at the free throw line. Horford with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But You don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Niang. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Celtics leading by 5. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Line for 2.
Free throw good from Strus. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Strus nails both of them. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum kicks to Horford. To Hauser. Horford with the screen on Strus. Tatum no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And here is Allen, guarded by Horford. And stolen by Horford. Here's Hauser with 2 seconds left. The shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Achua is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Allen, following the three-pointer by Boston. Okoro, rebounded by Hauser.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Banton. 5 on the clock. What strength and power from Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Screen by Allen to the inside. And slam dunk by Allen.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You're on the big screen. Everybody get down.
LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Horford in the post. Allen defending. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Tatum's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Jerome. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jerome's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Banton. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Right side Tatum. Shoots over Okoro. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Allen, a screen on Fournier. LeVert against Fournier. In the corner, Okoro with it. Clock at 6. Screen by Niang. Okoro passes to LeVert. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Porzingis with a screen on LeVert. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Tries the spin move. Takes it off the glass. LeVert's got his first basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Right side Tatum. They need this one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Allen. For Porzingis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Here they come.
Some changes for Boston. Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Fournier. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Morris is checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Pass to LeVert. Garland with the screen for LeVert. Hits it from three-point range. LeVert's got his second bucket of the night.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Now here's Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
Mitchell outside. Morris with the screen for Mitchell. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Holiday. White against Mitchell. Here's Brown. Great D that time from LeVert. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Garland kicks to Wade. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Holiday. Rebound by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. It's to Mitchell. It's up a 3. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Here's Brown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Celtics with the lead. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Down low. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by LeVert. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Boston shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Outside Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers shooting here about 46% for the game. Garland with the bucket.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Derek White is second.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to LeVert. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Garland. No good with the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Brown inside. LeVert defending. Oh, he misses the dunk. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. And here is Mitchell. Well, on a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside Tatum.
Well, credit to Holiday for that intelligent pass, getting the ball in the hands of the guy ready to attack.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now LeVert. 5 points in the game. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Tatum. Here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody. On
the wing, Mitchell. Light covering. The 3 for from Garland. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Six to shoot. That shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Allen. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Garland the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Derek White. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Max Strus is checked in for Karis LeVert. Outside, Horford. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Over Allen. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 11 feet away. And slam dunk by Allen.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Through contact. Tatum.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. A 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Horford. Celtics passing it around. And here's Brown outside. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Brown against Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Garland. They get it back. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 11.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Boston trailing. Tatum kicks to Horford. From outside the arc. Pass to Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 16. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Unique dance lessons.
different look now for Cleveland. George Niang, he's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. .110 left to play here in the third. Jerome passes to Strus. Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Banton. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. And Okoro pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Now Allen. Strus passes to Niang. Back to Strus. And he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And here's Brown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland ahead, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a one-point game. Jason Tatum is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Horford. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Celtics shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Banton, the pass to Hauser. Hit by Horford. The 3. Garland with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Good on the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Horford against Wade. Now here's Horford. T right on him. Got a piece of it. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Max Strus is checked in for Cedi Osman. So we get them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Banton, guarded by Garland. Here's Banton. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Garland looking it over. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Hauser. Here's Benton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Darius Garland picks one up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Delano Banton. At the line for 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mobley's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Garland's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here is Holiday. Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just, look, he's ready.
Here's Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Garland with it. The 8-footer. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Holiday. Achua, defended by Strus. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers leading. LeVert with it. To the middle. Mobley misses. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Cavaliers trailing. Garland the pass to Allen. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Allen from downtown. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum a 3 of his own.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
From 10 feet out, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments. I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Holiday. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Tatum passes to Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Fires for 3. Garland with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the drive. Allen outside. Garland against Holiday.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Tatum launches it from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Tatum, no good.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jarrett Allen.